Hey everybody, Senator Scott Newman in St. Paul. I wanted to talk to you today about Governor Walz's proposal of mandating the California Emission Standards on the people here in Minnesota. And there's two really significant problems with that. First of all, he is basing the Pollution Control Agency's rulemaking authority on a statute that was passed way back in 1967. And the world is really different now in 2020 as it was in 1967. So the effect of it is, and what's got me so upset about, is we are completely eliminating the legislative branch from these rulemaking regulations that Governor Walz wants to do. And so your elected officials, like myself, don't have an opportunity to vote on whether or not Minnesota is going to accept these emission standards. And all of you are going to be stuck with those in terms of your cars and your trucks and your businesses. And it simply is something that I don't think that the governor should be doing, and that is abrogating your right to elect officials to come down to St. Paul and become engaged in making laws that affect your lives. He is making a complete end run around that. The other thing that it really has me upset is, why in the world would we in Minnesota want to accept and implement automobile emissions standards from the state of California? California is completely different than Minnesota. Just take one easy example. Electric cars. Electric cars run on batteries. How cold does it get in California compared to International Falls, Minnesota? And so I would simply encourage you to begin paying some attention to this. I'm going to come back to you with the status of the rulemaking process, and it's not very exciting, but I'll tell you, in this particular instance, allowing Governor Walz to adopt California emission standards in the state of Minnesota is a huge mistake, and you should rightfully and justifiably be upset about it. Scott Newman coming to you from St. Paul, Minnesota. Thank you for listening.